am very excited about what I'm about to start in this video, but I will lay that all out in a moment. Let me start by grabbing some Pokemon cards. Now, I am re-obsessed with Pokemon cards. I don't have a lot of time to play them, and I think the solution to me playing more Pokemon is to make a satisfying space. So let's grab a deck. And let's grab Dave. Dave, stop whatever you're doing, grab your Pokemon cards. Follow me.
I've been waiting 2 years for this rematch.
I never knew in 2 years I'd be sending you off to battle.
I'm ready. All right, so I know your last loss was really bugging you, so I made a grass-type deck entirely full of bug-type Pokemon. It's super casual. What's your deck?
It's Dragon, but it doesn't really matter because...
Oh, don't worry about it. Dragon, you said? Oh my gosh. Which elements did you pick? Because I usually go with like fire and water for my Dragon deck.
Let's just lay them out. And
okay, sure, no worries. All right, so heads or tails?
I don't really need...
What are you doing? Getting the measure of your opponent? What is this?
That was a good one. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it though. I'm pretty much done. Thanks heaps, Dave.
Okay, so heads was it? Heads? Was it heads? It was heads! Jazza! Jazza was heads. Heads! Jazza!
Thanks heaps, Dave. That was really helpful.
Jazza! Jazza!
So, I've got the measure of the space. That's pretty much all I need. I think I have to explain myself to you a little bit though. Let's go. Now, like I said, my plan is to make a Pokemon Battle Arena play space. And the reason this is a huge project is because I'm going to make it out of giant Pokemon cards, basically turning into a briefcase that opens up and is engineered to have an entire battle arena. And I have big goals for this, which is why in this video, I'm going to lay the land of the plan I have so far, which we can develop further together, as well as make the first card. Rob set about taking the design of a Pokemon card, digitizing it, upscaling it to the proportions that we figured out, and laser cutting it. Let's go cut some card.
It's okay, Dave.
I didn't even get to use my shiny Butterfree.
Well, I mean, we kind of got work to do.
Who cares? What's the point anymore?
That's pretty cool. Got a front, got a back. Let's go make a Pokemon card. All right, it's finally time to be the best that no one ever was. Let's get started. I know that I'm going to add more layers of color on top to add strength and accuracy, especially when trying to match the Pokemon card. So my main goal with this is to just make sure to reasonably accurately color match and cover all of the areas. Now I want to put down some airbrushing layers, but I want to protect what I've got first with a layer of varnish. So I'm going to set this aside and come back to it. We're going to figure out what's going to be on the front of our Pokemon card. All right, I need your help. Do I do something like a timeless and epic valuable card like the original Charizard? Do we do something custom? Like my son loves Pikachu. I could do a custom Pikachu in a cool pose or one of my own cards. Some of you remember the customizing forging Pokemon cards video I did a while back where I made my own Pokemon card designs. It is in your hands. So please leave a comment and upvote comments you like for what the front of the card will be. Now, I can't help myself but go back and start measuring and making sure I got all the things right again, because once I lock this stuff in place, there's no going back. So I actually used the laser cut card template to scribble on some of the proportions and layout to rough it all in place. So you tell me what's possible and what is a no-go. But as you can see, the layout has it opening like a briefcase, and the central battle arena where active Pokemons will be will sort of fold out. A lot of this stuff will sort of move into place or be modular. As you can see, we've got a risen card stage facing towards both players, in which you can have 5 benched Pokemon and their attached energy or items on a slightly angled tray forward and beneath. The idea also being that it sort of steps down, and I might even create some literal steps down into the arena. Meanwhile, on one side of our stadium, we have what will be a whole bunch of stands for tiny, teeny 3D printed people to cheer us on. And on that side will be the prize cards. I know usually you sort of have prize cards on opposite corners. In this case, I just thought it was more aesthetically pleasing and organized to have them all on the same side. Again, let me know your feedback. Meanwhile, on the other side, your decks will be inside one of the tiers of seating, so you can pull out from under there. And of course, a little hospital area. And I'll probably put little chancy or little stretchers and bandages and stuff. And that, of course, is your discard pile. But it is all a concept at this point, so please let me know what you think in the comments, what you love, what you hate, because I got a couple of videos buffer between now and when I actually try and pull this off. And as you can tell, this is a big one. This is a reason why I'm splitting this up. I've wanted to do this project for over a year. Every big and beautiful finished masterpiece takes the prep work, and the sketching process like this not only helps you plan it and make it perfect, but is really fun. Sketching doesn't have to be tedious or boring or painful or monotonous. It can be vibrant and exciting and motivating if you have the right tools and guidance. So check out my pro sketch pack with a link in the description, and anyone who gets it is directly supporting me and the channel, and I am extremely grateful. And I know you're gonna love it. Just like I'm gonna love finishing off this Pokemon card. Let's go. So we got airbrushing, finishing touches, and then I think that'll set the tone for the whole project.
You're taking this whole Pokemon thing really seriously, aren't you? But I know it'll cheer you up. You want to get back at Jazza.
Now I want to put down some airbrushing layers, but I want to protect what I've got first. And then it was time to airbrush. Color matching with the miniature paints we have in the studio, I started off with the darks and worked my way towards the foreground, getting lighter until I was eventually working on the spinning white swirl. This is the most satisfying bit. Peeling off and revealing the airbrush having done its work, it's really coming together. It's time to add the finishing touches of polish to the Pokemon logos and the border. I want this to look perfect. This is the first part of a multi-stage project, and how I tackle this will reflect the quality that I want every single part of this project to have moving towards our epic Pokemon stadium. I am stupidly excited about this. I know it's just a giant Pokemon card, but it's a giant Pokemon card that's hand painted, and it's not just that, it's what it represents, what it's going to become. Imagine this opening up into a giant lit, special effectsy, printed and painted battle arena. Oh, it's gonna be good, you better subscribe for that. I think I owe Dave a rematch from like a game we played 2 years ago or something, so I think you'll enjoy playing that. See you in the next video.
So I contacted Geo. He sent us a package. He's willing to back us one last time.
I guess Jazza had better prepare for trouble. Yeah!